As my London recovery continues, it's been a week now. Going back to the real world is a bit weird, but here we are. The last film, that new film, I want to talk to you on this channel before we move on to everything else cinematically over the next couple of months, is Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, which is directed by Martin McDonagh. If you don't know who Martin McDonagh is, I would suggest you go watch In Bruges, The Guard, and Seven Psychopaths. I wasn't the biggest Seven Psychopaths fan, but this movie fixes a lot of things for me, so I'm pretty happy with that. Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri is about a character called Mildred, who's played by Frances McDormand. She is not happy with the case against the murder of her daughter. She was raped and burnt alive. 9 months later, there's still no one's been arrested, no one's been persecuted, and she basically decides to put advertising attacking Chief Willoughby, played by Woody Harrelson, and asking why has no one been put to justice, and it creates a massive stir in the village, in the town, and stuff happens. For me, this is a very interesting piece. McDonagh kind of follows the back end of the 10 stages of grief very well, and it is laid out in the film very eloquently. Obviously, from being angry and questioning everything, it just goes so well, especially when everyone turns against Mildred or anyone turns against Willoughby. It's very well laid out, and I don't really want to go into great detail to you guys because you should just see it for yourself. All in all, it is a very great screenplay written by McDonagh. He's a very good screenwriter in general. You just cannot fault him. The comedy is very good. But the thing is, you go from a very interesting, funny, comedic moment to something very sad and depressing, and then you feel very hollow inside. And then McDonagh just, unleashes this tension so well. He's on the gas pedal on and off all the time, and it just works so beautifully for Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. The setting is just so natural. It doesn't feel fake. I believe they actually filmed in an actual town, which, helps the aesthetic of the film. And, I just didn't expect to laugh as much as I did, because the trailers do make it look like a very intense, academy drama, but it was actually very, very funny and very unpredictable. Probably the most unpredictable film that I've watched in a very, very long time. So, Martin McDonagh, thank you very much for surprising me at 8:45 in the morning on a Sunday when drunk people were moitoring my head in a queue. Thank you very much. It was a blast. Obviously, this film would not really have worked without this flippin' stellar cast. Frances McDormand plays Mildred, and I think it's one of her finest performances, and this is, going as good as her in Fargo. It's very difficult to pick between two of them right now, but she is so good in this film. And even with, Woody Harrelson, he seemed very Woody Harrelson-y, but his choices and what he does in the film is so unpredictable. What he does, his actions are different to his words, so that's what I really enjoyed about him. Sam Rockwell, my God, if this man does not get nominated for Best Supporting Actor in any awards, I will be very shocked. He is hilarious, but his personal journey in this film is just so great. And obviously he is a McDonagh alum, so obviously McDonagh knows how to play Rockwell, but Rockwell is so good. I could never envisioned him as like this racist, homophobic police officer, and then, like I said, his journey is just great. But even like the side, even the characters on the side, you had Peter Dinklage, very short role, but I really liked him. Caleb Landry Jones, who's in like every freaking film right now, is really good in this as well. Very different kind of character to what he's been in maybe Twin Peaks or in Florida Project. He's a chameleon, people. Like, he will, he's just playing every role he gets right now, but he's working with some great film directors. Yeah, it's just a very, very good cast. Even Abby Cornish, who I'm not the biggest fan of, you know, she was more of a dramatic character in it, and I actually quite liked her. But this chemistry between everyone, the screenplay, just the way that the film just works, it's just, oh my god, I had such a fun time at this film. I genuinely thought that this was a very, very, great choice for the closing gala at the LFF this year, and, it's done very well critically and by the fans itself. So yeah, that was my last review. Everything, the written review is on www.thatmovieguide.co.uk. The London vlog is on the way. It still needs structuring and everything, so keep an eye out for that, guys. If you want to follow me on anything, Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd, everything is again below. I've had a couple of days break from watching movies, which was nice. I actually watched Election last night and Jason Biggs' new movie, The Escorts, because I just wanted to watch something a bit light-hearted, but compared to this kind of drama and comedies and everything. So yeah, everything's on Letterboxd. Anything I do watch outside cinema right now, just check it out. So that's all I can say. Dio, danke, obrigado, merci beaucoup, danke schön. Yeah, so see you in the next video. Ta-ta.